Can y'all just go back to stealing cars for clout? We don't want this. We don't need this. We do not need a conversion therapy TikTok trend. Christian TikTok is not my corner of the internet by a country fucking mile, I'll tell you that. But it has made its way into my feed because of this trend that seemingly started innocently enough, but has rapidly escalated to a very concerning Pray the Gay Away campaign. And that is what TikTok has decided to show me. Now, I try to hold my tongue when it comes to Christianity because I don't want to alienate my Christian viewers. I want everyone to feel welcome here, but you know, this is a sore spot for me. Growing up Southern Baptist as a queer person made me fucking miserable. But that's my own baggage, you know. That's my cross to bear. And the stuff we're talking about today makes me very, very angry. This one is going to be a bit emotionally charged. Basically, what I'm trying to say is anything that I say about Christianity as a religion, as a whole, as a system in this video is not meant to be aimed at each individual person who believes in that religion. So don't get your panties in a wad, all right? It's not personal. The devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. These are the lyrics to a song called Revival that became a very popular TikTok sound that Christians have been using to post comparison photos of themselves before and after they found God. Well, the devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. Found in the house of the rise. Dude sounds like he's taking a shit, to be honest. The majority of these are just people who grew out of an edgy alt teenager phase and into a hyper trad Christian phase, and that's fine. You know, it's like the Christian version of any other glow up trend. So this is how it started. Well, the devil can scrap. I am more concerned with the toilet lids being up in the back. The seats are up. Is she in the men's room? Is this one of those transgenders trying to spy on our bathroom? Maybe she's a janitor and she just got done cleaning them. Doesn't matter. Outfit's cute, but this is obviously the before. Let's see the after. And of course, I'm muting all of this, but it would be like, well, the devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. Oh. God is great. Went from the embodiment of Satan to, just like Jesus, just like white Jesus born in the Middle East, we've got the glowing skin, blonde hair, conservatively dressed, covered up in the sweater. The palette is very neutral. The Christian aesthetic shines through, and that's how you know her soul has been saved. How this trend has Christians, possessive S, looking at their screen. How? Just looking at it? Got me sitting here blushing. You're not blushing. 946,000 likes, bro. I'm going to show you guys how this trend has Satanists looking at their screen. Can you tell what emotion I'm portraying there? It might be just me. This might be a me thing. Not even like a subtle indication. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. This is not what I'm upset about. I'm just confused. The devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. Sure. At least this person has retained some of their inner darkness. I can still see it. This part of the trend is not the issue, but I do think that there are some not great implications here. Like, you gotta look a certain way in order to be one of God's children. Sort of feels like we're resurrecting some satanic panic towards alternative people, bringing that back around. Yeah, I just don't see it. It's like you shopped at Hot Topic once, and now you started shopping at Old Navy. But again, whatever, good for you. You found God. Now hold up. My black clothes don't make me demonic and your summer dresses don't make you Christian. Preach love, not hate. I don't know. 9 out of 10 Christians seem to disagree with you on that. Oh. Wow. I like how in the Lord has one part he's smoking a cigarette. Inside. Oh, man. The devil can scrap. Bro, you're literally wearing a cross earring and a cross on your necklace. What are you talking about, the devil? It's the jewelry, right? It's a little bit too feminine of an expression there. Reel it back. Reel it back. Even if you are covered in crosses, this is too far. Is the devil at work? You're looking too gay, bro. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, yeah. As long as it's just a necklace, earrings, and bracelet, you're good. You're good. What was wrong with having drip? You tagged gym motivation. I'm so confused. There's a lot of furries going on. I think that some of these aren't so much like religiously loaded as they are like, I went through a bad phase and now I'm onto a good phase, and I think that's what this is supposed to mean, but I don't think being a furry is a bad thing. But yeah, some of these are using more of an interpretation of the lyrics instead of literally meaning like, I had the devil in my life, but God saved me, whereas many of them are literally that. And they get worse. No one. How dudes be watching girls post with this new trend. Really? That's what they're doing? Oh my God, 295,000 likes. Here we go again. This is going straight to the top. Nailed it. Got it in one. All right, next. How I be watching this trend knowing the thrift stores are about to be popping. Oh, literally. Okay, so now you guys get the context. It is time to get into the whole reason I'm making this video, which is the conversion therapy twist that this trend took. Wow. But first, let's talk about the good kind of therapy with today's sponsor, BetterHelp, the online therapy platform that I've personally been using for the last 5 years. Therapy has helped me through some pretty heavy stuff, like going no contact with a family member. We actually spoke for the first time in over a year on a BetterHelp call, and it was rough, but having my therapist there gave me a safety net. When things got messy, she was able to step in and help us refocus the conversation. And when my family member didn't show up to our next session, I got a one-on-one with the therapist where she gave me some really validating feedback. Even though it was all very difficult, I had that support. I walked away from the whole situation with peace of mind that I was making the right decision and could start to heal and move on. Finding that clarity is one of the many ways that therapy has helped me, which is why I'm so grateful for our sponsor BetterHelp for providing affordable, accessible therapy with someone that I could actually trust and open up to. Because for a trans guy living in the Bible Belt, the fact that I was able to see a non-religious therapist that specializes in LGBT issues while I was living in the sticks of Arkansas was a game changer. And starting therapy is easy with BetterHelp. You just fill out a questionnaire, and in most cases, you'll get matched with a therapist within a couple days. If your therapist doesn't feel like a good fit, you can switch anytime until you find someone you connect with. It's all online. You can do voice, video call, or text chat sessions. The platform has other helpful resources like a personal journal and various group sessions you can join. And that's great because I think right now, we all could really use some therapy. So if you're struggling and you think you'd benefit from a therapy session, click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/TyTurner to get 10% off your first month of therapy. So along with the ex-emo glow-ups, the ex-furry glow-ups, people then started posting their ex-queer glow-ups, which is unfortunate, but I can see why. For people who see Christianity as an aesthetic and are throwing back to the satanic panic days of yore, it makes sense. It's all demon shit to them, but it is hard to see. So here we go. The devil can scrap with the battle vest, the pride flags, the throwing a swastika in the trash, symbols of equality and anti-hate, classic devil shit. The devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. When the women-loving women breakup is so bad you become a counselor at a Christian summer camp? Owning my ex by joining an oppressive religion where everyone thinks that me being gay is a choice, and because of that, I deserve to burn forever. Get pranked. The devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. Sheesh. Honestly, guys, this is like... Okay. I'm going to say there is nothing wrong with exploring your gender, realizing that you're cis, and then also getting really into God or some shit. That is totally fine. But, the pain that I feel seeing someone who is expressing and exploring their gender identity in non-cis heteronormative ways to then go back and overcorrect and present in the most cis heteronormative way possible. The vibes are bad. It brings up some spicy memories for sure. I remember myself the year or two leading up to my transition, I was the most feminine I had ever been. And it wasn't extremely feminine, but I was trying really hard to just be a girl. After previously having super short hair and always dressing like a boy, I grew out my hair, I started wearing girls' clothes again, and I was absolutely fucking miserable. Graduating my first year of Bible college this year. And in the comments, Rainbow Revival just came to talk at my church. It's in your hashtags, so I don't know if you're affiliated, but they're so awesome. OP says, I'm not affiliated, but I want to be. It's a cause I 100% support. So here we go. Anybody out there know what Rainbow Revival is? This is the reason that I'm not exaggerating when I say this is literally a conversion therapy TikTok trend.
I wouldn't be able to say that I was gay, but I knew that I struggled with attraction towards the other girls.
Homosexuality, lesbianism, all things LBGTQ. The God of the Bible has declared to be evil.
Today would be what? Conversion therapy?
Rainbow Revival is a conversion therapy group. It is a Christian organization. They say we're a diverse group of former LGBTQ plus individuals who have awakened to our true identity in Jesus by surrendering our lives, including our LGBTQ plus desires, in order to find life and transformation in Jesus. As a family united across denominations, we are part of the first fruits and forerunners in harvesting God's global rainbow revival within the LGBTQ plus community. Oh, it's hard not to just sit here and talk the most amount of shit. At the end of the day, this is sad. This is really fucking sad for these people, because this is obviously a group of queer folks who have struggled with their identity, who have struggled with acceptance, and are now being duped into believing that they can force themselves to change things about them that they are absolutely not in control of. It is some of the most disgusting predatory shit that lurks around preying on queer people who are not accepted or who have not been able to accept themselves, and just convinces them to go back in the closet and live in denial. In the name of God, the omniscient, all-powerful, all-knowing, the guy that created the entire universe, infinite space and time. Yeah, he really gives a fuck how you identify. I'm sure that is a deal breaker for him. But yeah, come on over here. We'll help you get right with him. Don't forget to tithe your 10%. Summer's coming up and Pastor wants a new pool at his house. What a load of shit. What we believe, gender, we believe that man is created by God uniquely male or uniquely female. God creating human beings as male and female. The complementary relational nature of the human race as male and female reflects the created order given by God when he created human beings in his image. Now, hold on. Are you saying that God is a male? Right? Because if gender and sex are explicitly tied together, wouldn't that mean that God would have to have a sex? If that's the basis of your belief, the difference between man and woman, I mean, if a man has to be born a male, I mean, God's obviously not born a male, but you're referring to him as he. Sounds like you're respecting his gender identity as a man despite him not being born male. So what are you, fucking woke or something? Marriage, we believe marriage is between one biologically born male and one biologically born female for life. Yeah, wow, that sounds so fun. Locked into an inescapable partnership based on genitalia. This is sick. Yeah, I love that. So anyways, that's Rainbow Revival. It's literally just a big-ass conversion therapy group. And as much as it pisses me off and I want to make fun of them, it's sad. More than anything, it is just very sad. And that is the shit that is being promoted with this TikTok sound. What else we got? Well, the devil can scrap. Okay, the devil can scrap. Got it. I'm detecting some gender, but the Lord has won. Look at this little fish. And wow, the artistic framing of this blurred out fence in the foreground. This is beautiful. Is this real? Amen. Christian Bible trending. See, here's the thing. I'm not like, oh my God, no, you should have stayed super queer presenting. If you explore your gender identity and your gender expression and your style gets super queer presenting, but then you decide to reel it back and you go back to presenting more cishet, that's totally fine. But this is more than just a style change. It is an entire personality assimilation to these cishet standards through indoctrination into Christianity. That is what I find very disturbing and again, sad. See, it's not like, oh, I explored my gender identity and realized I, am more comfortable this way. No, I joined a religion where any deviation from the norm is seen as unacceptable and punished either by the group or the deity. So I had to throw my whole ass back in the closet. But I'm so happy now. I'm so glad I did it. That's unfortunate, but I love this little tiny fish that he's holding. The devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. Wow. I never transitioned. I was a lesbian, looked like a man, and gave my life to Jesus. I know it's hard to believe. That's how awesome Jesus is. Man, this is getting actually quite upsetting for me. I said this was going to be an emotionally charged video, and it is. This is just really hitting close to home. Why couldn't this person be a Christian? There are plenty of Christian, churches and organizations that accept queer people. You don't have to throw away your whole identity and your personality and lock yourself back in the closet till you fucking suffocate. There's no point to do that. Yeah, this is real. From queer to the cross, just like Jesus himself. She knew of God. Now she knows God. I was so scared of being straight, but that's how God called on my name. He called me to him and stated to me, I know you're scared, but don't worry about that right now. Just come to me first. I once thought loving who I wanted to love and everything that came with it was everything I ever wanted. I slowly but surely saw everything deteriorate in front of me and tried everything I could as I fumbled, trying to pick up the pieces in my own strength. Upon trying to pick up the pieces, I realized I was better off staying in that position of surrender on my knees in tears, that my life was so empty without Jesus. Crazy what God will do. You just have to be an open vessel. Do y'all hear how you fucking sound when you say this stuff? Ex-LGBT. I mean, again, this is sad. She was a very good looking butch. I know she was pulling all types of women. And now she's on her knees for Jesus. Is her whole account just this? Just gay to straight transition? See, she looked good. That's terrifying. That's a good look. That's terrifying. Okay, that is all that I can take of that. Fuck the Rainbow Revival ex-gay conversion therapy bullshit. If you're a queer person and you want to believe in Jesus and God, you can do that. You can just do that the way that you are. I know that it's hard to feel welcomed into that community, but that doesn't mean that you have to give up everything about yourself and repress who you are in order to try to pursue a religion that for whatever reason, no matter how incomprehensible to me, if that's important to you, you can do that. But there's a lot of other religions and spiritual practices out there. So, but if you want to be a Christian, please, by all means, be a Christian. But just don't leave your kids alone with the priest, and of course, don't drink the Kool-Aid. And I want to wrap this up by showing you a few good takes that I saw on this trend. The devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. Let's go turn that shit on its head. Okay, yeah, the comments aren't great on that one, but I love it. Love what you're doing here. Keep it up. And here we go. The devil can scrap, but the Lord has won. Easiest trend I've done. Transitioning was just about the best thing I've done in my life. And look how happy and pretty she looks. Boom. As a Christian, you absolutely rocked this trend. We should all be celebrating people being their most authentic selves. Also, love your haircut. Oh my God. We found one. I like seeing people like this. And that's why at the beginning, I said it's about the religion. And you guys know the kind of people that I'm fucking talking about. If you're a Christian watching this video, it's probably not you. Well, there you have it, folks. The TikTok conversion therapy trend. We are truly speedrunning the repetition of history. That's fine. In conclusion, dress how you want to dress, be who you want to be, believe whatever you want to believe, and don't let people try to force you to be something you're not. To any Christian viewers I have out there, if you made it this far, thanks. You're probably chill. You're one of the good ones. I know you are. If any of my family members are watching this, sorry. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to join the Goose Troop today and give this video a thumbs up because one like equals one honk. Join the channel to become a member of the Gaggle and get access to the private Goose Troop Discord. Head over to skeletiturner.com to buy some merch or donate to my top surgery. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.